talk to you about a bigger space.
Katie's looking for a home that will also serve as a location for charity events.
Oh, this needs work. It's just too extravagant. It's a lot of money.
We've got a laundry list of requirements and we have a very short time frame.
Don't want to be driving around in the car with the dogs and the housekeeper.
My favorite event, and without David, I don't know what I would have done.
The philanthropy part of my life is a huge deal. I want to thank everybody who came tonight. I serve on the board of the Los Angeles Gay and Lesbian Center. And Simply Divine is an annual event we throw to raise a lot of money for our young adults programs. Katie, how are you? Oh my gosh. One of my clients, Katie Johnson, is here, and she's been hinting lately that perhaps her current space isn't working for her needs. And I'm looking forward to discussing with her tonight what her next step is going to be.
You should be so proud of yourself.
Oh, I really appreciate it.
I know how much work goes into it.
Yes, my day was list, running around.
Well, I need to talk to you about a bigger space so that I can do my events at home. I think it's so gracious if you can do that. My husband died 11 years ago with Alzheimer's. So with my foundation, I will hold an event where I'll try and educate people to the need of finding a prevention and a cure.
Is it going to be a purchase or are we going to lease again?
My preference would be a lease.
Okay, so what I'll do is I'll call you tomorrow and I'll come on over, see what we've got, we'll strategize.
Perfect. Okay, you got it.
I'm so glad you came tonight.
Congratulations.
Thank you. The other night, it was wonderful running into my friend Katie Johnson. Hi.
Hi.
I'm here today to look at this space and see what's working and what we can improve in the next property. Oh, Katie, I forgot what exquisite taste you have.
Oh, thank you. I love this house. I love this room, but there isn't room to have a big event in here.
And then we've got the dining room. In a perfect world, what would this look like?
It would close off from the rest of the house. I would be able to have a living room where you can't see people clearing the table.
Yes.
It just needs that bit more formality. I'm passionate about finding a prevention and a cure for Alzheimer's. And there's a graciousness about inviting people into your home and telling them the message that you're trying to tell them. But to do it in a space that's this small limits the number of people I can reach. All right, David, this garden is beautiful. I've been able to have charity events out here.
Is the pool absolutely necessary?
No, I don't use it very much.
As far as budget, are we still talking about $15,000 to $20,000 per month?
We sure are, but we're up against a time crunch. My lease is up in a couple of weeks.
We've got some real challenges here. We've got a laundry list of requirements and we have a very short time frame. It's going to be very important that we get creative very quickly. We're going to get out there and hit this and we're going to find you a place.
Okay, I'll drink to that.
Cheers. As you know, Art Drive is one of the best streets in the west part of Beverly Hills.
I love this street. I love the trees on this street.
I'm with a good friend and client today, Katie Johnson, whose lease is up on her wonderful home in Beverly Hills.
Myra. Katie.
She was looking for a home that will also serve as a location for the amazing charity events she throws.
Take a look around, and if you have any questions, let us know.
Thank you. When I saw this room, I thought of you.
This is a good sized room for entertaining. What I really like is the fact that you could set tables up in the hallway if you wanted to have a big event. Nice dining room.
Isn't it an elegant dining room?
If you took this table out and wanted 16, it could be wonderful for dinner parties. My favorite part, of course, is the pocket doors, so you can close the room off and you don't have dirty dishes. Oh, David, this needs work.
Yes.
How do you entertain 16 people in that beautiful dining room with no counter space and no cupboard space?
As you know, in 1948, the emphasis was not on the kitchens as it is today.
I understand that, but for what I'm trying to do and the kind of thing I want, you know, I need a kitchen that's usable, that's workable.
Katie's requirements are difficult given the fact that we're in a very tight rental market here in Beverly Hills, and she has a pretty extensive wish list.
This is a little underwhelming compared to the rooms downstairs.
So we have to take those wish lists and prioritize them on what is most important.
Oh, this is beautiful.
Isn't it impressive?
Oh my Lord, what I could do here.
Because you see yourself, you know, sacrificing on the kitchen.
This is almost a house I'd consider buying, because if it's not, then whatever I would do to make the kitchen more workable would be wasted.
In Katie's previous rental, the house needed some updating, and she went ahead and did that. And she'd rather rent a property that was already done. So we've got to keep moving forward to find a property that meets her requirements more closely. Let's see if we can't find something that works for you. Okay.
I'm with you.
All right. Katie, this one is much higher than your original budget.
I can tell just by looking at the outside.
Katie's upper limit on her budget was set originally at $20,000, but it's become apparent that it's going to take quite a bit more to fulfill her needs.
Oh my God, Myra, every good house in town is yours.
This house is listed at $47,000 a month, but if she sees it and she connects with it, perhaps we can up that budget. Katie.
This is beautiful.
And look at that view.
It's glorious.
So what we've got here is an actual dining area which opens to the living room.
As you know, I like to have a dining room that's separate, but I can see how the dining room could be someplace else.
This could be the dining room.
Absolutely. I love a dining room with a fire.
Yes, and you've got to see this kitchen. It is state of the art.
It's not a big kitchen, but I think it's a very well-appointed kitchen. Oh, David, isn't this beautiful?
It is gorgeous, isn't it? The property has 3 lawn areas like this. You could handle 250 people down here.
It's lovely, but it's just too extravagant. You need a full staff to maintain it, and I think in this economy, it's a lot of money.
It certainly is. Clients are never thrilled when we have to take the budget upwards, but this process is an education. We look at the inventory, find out what's a match, and then proceed to educate them at the different price points. With your needs and want list, I wanted you to see, if I fulfilled all those wishes, what that looks like and what that price is.
I'm glad you did, and I'm sorry you did.
Well, let's get back out there and find something.
Okay. We have to do something. My lease is up in 2 weeks. I don't want to have to move into a hotel and, you know, store all my things.
Katie is panicked. It's 2 weeks away from the end of that lease. We don't have a house. So we're here today to talk about if she's willing to give or take on a few items. As you know, Beverly Hills, Bel Air, Holmby Hills are very tight markets.
Yes.
It's time we're going to have to talk about budgets and location.
Right.
I know we're not going to spend $47,000 a month like on Stradella.
That's silly.
Yeah, it's silly. It's silly.
A waste.
I think we're going to need to be looking closer to $25,000 a month versus 15 to 20. Or we're going to be looking at the Sunset Strip, Hollywood Hills, Westwood Hills.
If we expand the budget, is there anything in the Beverly Hills, Holmby Hills, Bel Air area?
Things are coming up every single day. I can put the feelers out to all the top agents to see if they have any pocket listings that are at a little bit more higher price point.
I just need to find something, as you know. My frustration is that I need to continue the work I'm doing.
I know.
Once there's a cure for Alzheimer's, I can move into a 2-bedroom apartment. I don't care. But right now, I need to find something so that I can educate people. And if he says that I have to raise the price or do whatever I have to do, I'll have to do it. Why don't we start looking in the other areas and go up as high as 25?
Okay, and I promise you, we will have something within 2 weeks.
Good idea. I don't want to be driving around in the car with the dogs and the housekeeper.
We're going to make this happen. You're not going to be in that car.
Oh, thank you.
Really excited about this house. It just came on the market. I think you may know the Crest Streets.
I do. My mom lived on Beverly Crest.
Every day is a different day in real estate, and you never know what's going to come on the market. After my meeting with Katie, I immediately went back to the office, and lo and behold, one of my colleagues was just putting this house in Beverly Hills on the market.
Look at that view. You can see the ocean today.
Isn't it gorgeous on a clear day?
Spectacular.
It's a little higher than Katie initially wanted to spend, but this is a gorgeous house, and I think it meets, if not all of her needs, a lot of them.
Wow, this is beautiful.
Isn't it stunning?
That lecture I gave you really worked, didn't it?
Certainly did. Well, that and the fact it just came on the market. So Katie, this is a real library.
I love this. I think we could fit a lot of people in these spaces.
I think you can, because you could incorporate both spaces together or not.
Absolutely.
I know dining rooms have been a challenge in the past.
Oh, David, this is lovely.
Isn't it? And it opens up to a wonderful area out here where you could actually have another dining room. And then we could just put a screen up here.
Yes, I think that would be an easy fix.
Now let's take a look at the kitchen. What we've got here is a wonderful country French kitchen with state-of-the-art appliances.
This is very workable, I think.
And everywhere you go, there's outdoor areas for entertaining.
That's right.
And I know it was not a requirement, but as an added bonus, we've got this wonderful pool area.
Just the privacy of this area is fabulous. Well, from worrying about driving around town in my car with my 3 dogs and my cat to this, I'm just so happy.
So it's going to the top.
Thank you enough.
It's going to the top of our short list.
Yes, oh, it is at the top of our short list.
It's always a challenge finding a property for someone who has such a specific needs list. After touring with Katie, I have a much greater understanding of what exactly she's looking for, and she has a much better understanding of what her money will buy. That being said, I'm confident over the next couple of days we'll find a property that will meet her requirements.
Thank you.